Alright, I'm on hole number 5 of the Glenmonarch 9-hole cup. I'm in the first of the qualifying rounds. I'm definitely using this round as pure practice, so if you're not interested in just watching I'm not trying to get anything done here except for establish some club stuff. If you watch these practice sessions that I have, that I post, and you go, what? These are pure practice for me. So the deal is that I gain a lot when I go back and watch the videos. I gain a lot because I'm really critical of where my red lines are. I'm very critical of where I'm setting my balls up, what balls I'm bringing. I'm trying to establish what clubs to do, and that's this process I've been doing for a long time, and it helps me get better finishes. So going through these practice rounds here, I would recommend that you either do the layup shot up in the front and come at it with backspin clubs, or you do the layup shot back here to open up this fairway. If you don't have backspin clubs, lay it up back here and you can have a nice run in towards the cup. I'm going to do a max overpower hook shot, and I'm trying to find the spot. I have no idea, so we're doing artillery here. I demoed in the walkthrough stuff. I did have this hole from the mountain tournament, but the one that I had on there was the very first artillery shot that I took. And I know I made changes after that. I know, first of all, I changed to a katana, so I'm using an extra mile and a katana, and if all goes well, those are the only two things I'm going to need. So today it's all about trying to dial in the my artillery line. So the first time it was a little bit too far to the left and ended up in the rough. Did bounce over, but I'm trying to get it so that it lands on the fairway. So I'm going to move it a little bit to the right. It's been so long since I played this. If I remember correctly, I'm going to start my white ring off in the sand, and my clear ring is going to be on the rough up in this area. The safe play here, if you've got backspin clubs, is to go forward. And if you don't, lay it up in the back. And then you get a 3-ring, 4-ring good. They brought a super accurate driver, and they weren't trying to get all the way up into the hole, so they can get away with that. If you were an extra mile and you did that, you're in big trouble. Okay, so I'm going to put my white ring right so it's completely in this sand. I'm going to put everything on it just to start off the first time. Let's see. The side spin seems like, I think, is more important than the forward power. I'm going to take the wind out. I'm going to take that variable out of the equation. I got just about all of that. I left a little teeny bit on the table, and let's see where it bounces. That's exactly where I want it to bounce. And then rolling over to the other side. That's the shot right there. That's the shot. That's why you come out and practice these holes. So if you've watched the videos up to this point and go, well, what is the deal? I'm practicing these holes so that I can have the success that I want in the later rounds, not in this first practice round. I think they're playing the British Open right now. I guarantee you, today's Thursday. It started today. Yesterday, they were out there, and they'd walk up to a hole, and they're allowed to tee off on some of them and do some stuff out in the fairway and do some stuff on the greens. They can't play a whole round, but they can go out there and practice on some of these holes. And yesterday, they were doing the same thing. They were trying out some different shots. They were hitting the certain areas just to see what happens when they hit to that area. You know, what's the look like, or how much roll are they getting. Hitting it perfect. That's exactly the result right there that I want to see when I play this in the actual cup this weekend. So getting up there in the front and dribbling it on. Now, I did not catch all of that. If I would have caught all of that, I was just probably, out in the field wise about a ring. So where I landed there, so I started off with my white ring fully in the sand and my clear ring fully on the rough. I took the wind out. I ended up landing out in this area here. It looked like I had plenty of room here. So if I would have caught the entire shot, it looked like I had plenty of room to the left for that to develop. Where I ended up out here in this trajectory, if I would have caught it all, I would have ended up out here. And I know in the past that I ended up more out into this area with a little bit longer chip in than what I had right there. So I suppose the way to fix that is to really look at instead of trying to put on as much side spin and top spin as I can get in that combo, is to pick a number on the side spin. So 5 side spin. And then look at that top spin, because I like the distance. I like where I'm ending up in distance wise. I don't really want to end up any farther than that. And I would rather be a little short out here than be long here. So I'll go back and look at that. And I think I may try and standardize the side spin so that instead of it being, trying to do the max there, just putting on 5 and then putting on however much topspin it was that I put on to get to this area. Okay, that was hole number 5 of the Glenmonarch 9-hole cup. Thanks for watching.